Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to record multiple tracks on top of each other in GarageBand. Now, if you don't want to use a metronome click, you don't need to worry about this section, but I think I'm going to try mine with a click to help keep my different tracks together. So first I'm going to tap my tempo by clicking here. Let's see, about 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'll round that to 92. And I'm going to keep the time signature as 4/4. And then choose. Now you're going to want to use headphones while doing this, especially if you're using a click track, but anytime you're recording multiple parts together, you're going to want to use headphones to listen to the other parts so that they don't bleed into your next track. And we can leave all of these choices as the default right now. Just make sure that you're selected record using a microphone, not plug in a USB MIDI keyboard, since we're going to be recording our voice. And if you have multiple audio devices, select it here. Otherwise, you're just going to want to stick with your MacBook's built-in microphone. And click Create. Now you can see we've got one track here, so I'm going to give myself a pitch right there. Up here, this turns the metronome click on and off. And this turns the count in on and off. By default, if you right click on it, it's 1 bar. I think I'm actually going to turn that off. And I'm going to press record. My name is David Chavez, and this is the lick. 1, 2, 3. Do, re, mi, fa, re, te, do. I'm going to stop, press spacebar to stop, or you can stop it up here by clicking the record button again. Take a listen. My name is David Chavez, and this is the lick. 1, 2, 3. Do, re, mi, fa, re, te, do. Alright, that sounds fine. So now I'm going to add a second track. I'll go up to the track menu here. New track with duplicate settings, since I'm just going to use the same microphone. And there's my second track. So now, with that track highlighted, not this one, put the cursor back at the beginning, the playhead back at the beginning. Now, I think I'm going to leave the metronome off, because it's a short enough example I'll stay together with myself. But if you're having trouble staying together with yourself, go ahead and leave that click on, or if it's a longer example. Here we go. My name is David Chavez, and this is the lick. 1, 2, 3. Do, re, mi, fa, re, te, do. Let's see how that turned out. 1, 2, 3. Do, re, mi, fa, re, te, do. Now you can hear my parts aren't quite together, probably because of some of the delay in the recording method I'm using, so I'm just going to nudge this back a tiny bit and see if I can get them more together. That's close. I might have to zoom in a little bit more to get that perfect. Let's zoom in just a little bit. I'm using Command and the left and right arrows to zoom. Do, re, mi, fa, re, te, do. Alright, it's not perfect, and I could work on it a little more if I wanted to, but that's good enough for now. So, at this point, I can adjust the relative volume of my tracks here, the mixer, faders, and there's lots of other things that I could do, adding effects, compression, etc. But for this assignment, that's good enough for what I need now. I'm just going to share the assignment. So, of course, I'm going to save this. I should have done that first, really. I'm going to save this GarageBand project, give it a name. But I don't want to send the GarageBand project to turn in this assignment. I'd like to send it as a file that somebody could listen to even outside of GarageBand. So what I'm going to do is go up to the Share menu and choose Export Song to Disk. This is going to create a bounce, or a mix down is the old term for this, of all of the tracks and any of the effects that I've used all together. And I can save it using any standard audio format shown here. So AAC, It's kind of like if you buy something from the iTunes store, MP3, AIFF, and WAV are both lossless formats. So I'm going to stick with MP3 at high quality. That's a pretty decent preset, and it's almost universal. You can listen to it almost anywhere. And I'll give it a name. And pay attention to where you're saving it. And click export. Now at this point, I should have a file that I can listen to anywhere. So let me just go open up that folder where I just saved it. And open this up. Yeah, let's take a listen. My name is David Chavez, and this is The Lick. 1, 2, 3. Do, re, mi, fa, re, te, do. And that's it. And you'll turn in that file for the assignment.